Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a video on how, like a beginner tutorial for Wild Horse Island. So there would be multiple beginners out there which are stuck in the game and be like, oh, like what do I do? But I was like that, but luckily I had my sisters there, my sister to help me because my other sister, me and her started at the same time. So luckily I have my older sister, well, not my older sister, my younger sister to help me. But I've learnt the game now, so some of you guys would be quite stuck with it. So first of all, you would come into this island called Mainland. So you'll end up about here at the travel boat. So there's a couple things you want to learn first. So there is the travel boat over there, and I recommend like just coming straight over to Larry. Then you can have a chat to people about the game and all that, or you can just do your own thing. So let's start off by, if you're wondering what this guy is here, he is a horse trainer. So if you went in for the last update, well, the one before last, the one before this event, it was the training island update, and yeah, if you went for that one, you could actually train your horses by yourself, or you can do it like this. So it costs tokens. I'll also tell you how to get tokens faster. So there's also a thing called crafting, which I'll get onto any second. So, and also over here is the farmer. So you actually have your own private island. I'll get into all that later in the video. So you have this stuff here. So like you can get wheat, like apples and carrots, and like corn, and there's seeds there too. So if you come over here, there's the hair dye place. So you can actually buy hair dyes from here. So I see the hair dyes for sale at the moment. Okay, so we got some hair dyes for sale. They do cost tokens, but what they do is they colour your horse's mane and tail. So you need two. So one for the mane and one for the tail. What's this one? I don't remember having that. Anyway, so that's how you get hair dyes for your horse's mane and tail. Let's come over here to the accessory shop. So there's Larry, and then here's the accessory shop. So this is you, and then you can also ask how the accessories work. I sell accessories, all types that can fit on your horse. Okay, so let's view shop. So here are some accessories for sale that Abby has. So let's go ahead and buy one. So hang on, I'm definitely buying that. That's prismatic. So let's get this, and I'll show you guys that in a second. So about accessories and hair dyes. So you open up your little bag, and here's your hair dyes. So you tap on one and you press equipped. You hop off your horse and then tap on your horse, and it will come up with a selection of mane or tail. And then you tap like mane, then after you tap it again, then do your tail. So let's scroll down. So as you can see, we have accessories here. So ones with the little dots next to them, they're limited, or they're from unidentified relics, which I have done a video about that. So yeah, definitely go check that out. But the other dots are like they're from events, but like ones with no dots and they're just random ones like this, they're not from events, they're just your normal everyday accessories. So you just press wear, and as you can see, hang on, yeah, there it goes. As you can see, is on my horse. So that is how you make your horse look nice like that with accessories, and you can do it with any accessory. So their types of accessories are saddle pads, hat accessories, rear accessories, like hip accessories, shoulder accessories, and there is also mouth accessories. And there's like your saddle pads and all that. So there is actually a lot that you can get. So like I have these neon orange polo wraps. So they go on your horse too, which is pretty cool. So that's how you get accessories, and it's exactly the same for tack. So here's tack. So tack helps your horse have like pretty much better stats. So if you don't have tack on, they can still ride and have good stamina, which is on the left there, that green bar. So that's stamina, and it also makes that go up too. So like these horseshoes, they help too. So they help your speed and stamina. So your speed is how fast you go, obviously, and then stamina is that green bar on the left. So this video might be a long one because there is a lot to learn about this game. So next thing is crafting. So you tap on your bag, and then you press craft. So here's a whole heap of stuff to craft, a selection of stuff to craft. So tap on lassos. Then there's a whole selection of lassos here. So if they have a lock on them, that means you need more XP. So XP is down the bottom, but it's kind of fuzzed out because my little home button thing on this phone down there. So that's that down there, but there's lots of stuff here to craft. So like lassos, you need to find a log and a rope. So you can find, or like a stone lasso, 3 stones and a rope. So that you can find stones around islands, or you can either buy them from like Larry's. So Larry's are on all islands except your private island and this island here, roleplay island. So you can come to Larry and press buy. So you can buy like 3 rocks and then a rope, sorry. And then you press craft, and then we can make that. So my inventory is too full at the moment. So your inventory, not sure what it's actually called, but that's your bag. So that's what's in your bag. So I'm just gonna sell a couple of things because my bag is too full. Let's go into food and farming. So food and farming is like stuff to feed your horse, which I'll get onto. So let's just sell that. Okay, so next is food and farming. Oh, let's get back to the crafting quick. So like you can craft your lassos when you have a lasso to go catch horses, which I'll teach you too. Then you can make like bridles and harnesses. So like you can choose a colour, so like white if you want. And then a tier, you can choose like prismatic. Then that's what you need down the bottom there. And then you go around to all islands and collect that stuff and you craft that. So it's your thing that if you craft. And then you can also craft accessories, but not all accessories. So there's like saddle pads and like polo wraps, which is cool. And there's also like a vehicle, so a cart. So you can choose like your colour, like cool orange and neon. So there's just stuff like that. That's something cool to learn too. So let's off of my horse, and then there's also, so at the top right there, you can see like a little brush thing. That is called a hoof pick. So if we go into equipment, here's like, so you come with, when you enter the game, this is, you can't sell this stuff or trade it, it's all yours. So let's get my hoof pick out because my horse needs it. And then we do that. And it gives you your XP, so as towards your level down the bottom. Then it also gives you horse hearts, which we'll learn about that too, so there's a lot to learn about. Next is like game passes, so you go into your passes, and then there's some game passes up there. And if you're wondering, it's the little Robux icon at the top. So let's go over to vehicles. So there's a bit to learn about vehicles. They do cost tokens, so you can go ahead and buy one, but you need something called a harness. So you can craft them. Then you go into bridles and harnesses. Then here's a harness. So you can So like you can craft that just like you do with any other crafting. And then you wear it on your horse, then equip your cart, and then you can tow people around and stuff like that. Next is events. So events is a big one. So events is like the limited time accessories and horses. So these tokens up here, they're event tokens. And then like you have the event horses, so they're all limited times whenever there's an event. And you can also find that on the update boards over near Larry. Not sure if you guys can see that over there. So that's something else. So let's come over to breeding center. So breeding is a big thing to the game. It does cost a bit of tokens, but you guys can do it. So about the hearts with your horse. So the hearts are pretty much for breeding. So you need these hearts to be able to breed your horse. So you tap on Francine, say I want to foal. Or let's look at our shop. So you can buy like halters for your foals and like a carrot and a growth potion, which makes your foal grow instantly. And you also get paychecks, so money to help you out every now and then. So let's go, I want a foal. Okay, so let's choose a male. It's like this horse. It's tagged because I tried and named it Ginger, but it didn't work for some reason. And then let's do like this Frisian. So that costs money, so you do have a big selection here. But sometimes if they're coloured in grey, that means they're events. So like this one, this animal cannot be bred because it's an event horse. Or like others might be faded because they're on breeding cooldown. So you have to wait. Certain like coats and breeds take longer than others. It's like this Andalusian. That one needs hearts. So see, it has 0 out of 25. So you need to feed your horse like food and give it its needs, and then that's how you get hearts to be able to breed horses. So let's go back into class style. So then you simply just press breed and press yes. So there is a breeding timer which you have to wait a couple of minutes for that. Okay, so we got a chestnut Frisian, which I don't actually have yet. That's pretty cool. So there's my chestnut Frisian. I was wondering like where's my horse gone. So you can feed your horse. So I'm just gonna get out my main horse, and then you can feed it. Its tack and accessories are a bit like odd at the moment because I just chuck on whatever, but just like get a strawberry or something, or raspberry, whatever this is. Then you hang on, oh it's Roblox. I thought it was not, but anyway, so you tap on your horse and then it feeds it stuff, and then it gets its hearts up. See how a heart appeared? That means it got some hearts. So that's pretty cool. That's how you breed horses. There is a bit of a longer video on that if you check out my latest video, but there's also something called quests, which are there's a quest thing on every island, so it's like a book. Well, it's now, it used to be a book, but now it's like a little piece of paper, and that means quest. So quest you can earn like rope and logs and all that, whatever. And you also earn XP and tokens. So you just go up to the little piece of paper on any island, and then you just talk to them and they'll give you a thing to do. Then that's how you do that. So I think I've done a video on that, I'm not sure, but I will do one. So next, let's go. Oops, this got a bit laggy just then. So here's the horse shop over here. So you can buy your horses or you can breed them. I recommend buying a horse when you start the game because it's pretty good to buy a horse and have that horse as yours. So next is unlocking islands. So some of these islands, guys, might be locked for you. That means you need more XP, which is your level. There's also harvesters, which are these. So you'll start off with one in the game. You can buy them in any shop by Larry. I mean, that's how you get logs and all that. What's next? So you can also buy tokens and like check amounts spent. And and then like redeem code, which you can search that up, like codes for Wildest Islands for like free pretty cool items. So, and next thing is catching horses in the wild. So you might see a horse and you go, oh, I really like that. Or you might be catching them to get your XP or money, which that's how I do it. So you get a lasso out and just tap the horse. And see, it has like a bar. And then that goes green. Where you keep on doing it until it reaches 16. And then, let's get this horse a bit more. There we go. And then you can ride it. And then there's your horse. So, this game is pretty cool. So I recommend getting into it because it is something that you'll be adapted to. And, like, I've never gone off this game. So, that's pretty cool. And there's also like a help center here if you guys need help. Just trying to think what else there is. So there is something called emotes. So like you can have emotes for your horse. There you go. So like that silly stuff. And then like you tab up here. So this is something interesting too. So like here's stamina. So like you can tap on all them and learn about them. And here's its personality. So its personality is independent. And you can also see when it was bought. So I actually bought this horse. And you see how much purebred it is and its coat and mane and tail and all that. Which is cool. So that is pretty much all that is. Oh, and it's definitely, okay guys, listen up. This is a very important one. It's called scamming. So lots of games scamming happens and it's not nice. So like scamming can be called trust trades. Like someone might like your horse and then want to have a go on it and you trust trade them, so you give them that horse and they give it back to you. But some people are nasty and just go and leave the game, which isn't good, but just be aware of that, guys, because you do not want that happening. But you can do it with your friends if you trust your friends with that stuff. So, and people you know. So, well, not like strangers like that person. They said hi, so they might ask to offer. So let's just do an example here. Let's just say hi. Let's see what they want to say. So they might say, "Can I offer for your horse or something?" Would you like to offer for this horse? So I'm just going to say yes, please. There's also short language, which is like PLS means please and AFK means away from keyboard. So like be right back, and NP means no problem. So stuff like that. So let's trade to these people and so you can add a horse. This is another thing of scamming too. So like I always go by newest. So I could add like, what's something that I could add? I don't have much for trade actually. So maybe, okay, this is a bit tricky. Let's just go with this version. I probably won't end up accepting, but you'll be able to learn the values of stuff in game. So like that Arabian for that Frisian seems pretty good. That looks like a good trade. So let's just ask. They might want a bit more for it, but then you don't have to, because if you think it's over or something, you don't have to. Or you could add like a really rare horse, and they add like, I could add like, I don't know these people by the way, but they're probably like, what is happening? So like you could add like this thoroughbred and then that Arabian. So I'm over, but they might trick you and say this is good, this is a good offer, which it isn't. So guys, please be careful of that. I'm just gonna decline and I'm just gonna explain it after what happened. So what I was doing. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Good luck. I hope you like this video. I like helping people out on Wildlife Island. So like I'll see someone on a low level and I'll always give them a horse and help them out a bit. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.